All right, let's get right into it with WWE Payback. Payback came a week after SummerSlam, and shockingly, this was an okay show. It was a very short show. It was only 2 hours and 30 minutes, around there, and I enjoyed what I got out of it. So we started off with Bobby Lashley versus Apollo Crews for the U.S. title, and this was a fun match. I liked this match. Good winner, too. Crews is trying to dodge Bobby Lashley at the start for everything Bobby's trying to go for. Bobby finally catches him, starts beating the shit out of Apollo Crews. Bobby with a Dominator for a near fall. I don't understand how Bobby's turned the Dominator into the full throttle that Chuck Colombo used to use. I miss the old Dominator, the whole Ron Simmons one. But hey, it's still a Dominator for a near fall. Crews with a pair of Stinger Splashes. Goes for the Cruise Control Power Bomb. Lashley fights out of it. Crews gives a German suplex to Bobby Lashley. Lashley no-sells that bitch. Gets up, starts yelling. Runs at Crews. Crews with another German suplex. Goes to the top rope. Big frog splash for a near fall. I think everyone in the WWE roster is using the frog splash. Fucking Crews is about to try to end it. He goes at Bobby. Bobby catches him with a fucking gigantic spinebuster choke slam. Fucking he locks in the full Lashley, the full Nelson, but he added a twist to it. I'm like, thank God, because this looks so much cooler. He puts the legs wrapped around him, so he has a full Nelson with the legs wrapped. Bobby taps him out. Bobby is the new United States champion, clean as fuck. They all Black Panther pose at the end, rest in peace to my man's right there. That's truly awful, man. It's crazy. Man had cancer the whole time, and I didn't even fucking know it. He was doing so much for himself, too. He was doing so many movies, so rest in peace, man. But this was cool. They all paid respects there. And Crews got salty after the match and ended up attacking Bobby Lashley after the match. So I don't know if Crews could join up with them. I know Cedric might. But this was good. Like I said, they are rebuilding Bobby Lashley perfectly, man. I wish they would have waited for the Drew match, because now it would have made more sense. But yeah, they're making Bobby Lashley a monster at this point, man. Especially what he did on Raw Underground. He killed 5-6 people by himself. It's just crazy. So I'm all in for Bobby Lashley as the new United States champion. And like I said, that U.S. title looks gorgeous. It looks better than their world title. That's crazy. We ended up getting Big E versus Sheamus. I'm not going to lie, I was not looking forward to this match, but this actually turned out to be a pretty good brawl. Big E overpowering Sheamus in the beginning. Sheamus is going for Big E. Fucking hits Big E with a big V-trigger knee. Sheamus with the Alabama Slam for a near fall. Sheamus is using Edge's old Educator submission hold, which is kind of like a sharpshooter but to the side. I've always loved that move. I never understood why Edge never used it as much. Sheamus with a heel hook on Big E. He's definitely trying to get the tap out here. Another V-trigger by Sheamus. He gets a near fall. Big E with a power bomb. Catches Sheamus in midair with a power bomb. Big ending. Another clean win. Another 2 clean wins in a row. I'm like, am I watching WWE? There's no roll-ups? What the fuck is going on? But this was a tremendous win for Big E. And actually, like I said, not a lot of people have beat Sheamus since his comeback, so this was good. King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. Again, was not looking forward to this, but this actually turned out good too. Notice the pattern here. Corbin attacks Riddle on his entrance. Corbin's pretty much destroying Riddle. These guys were actually really brawling it out here. Big head kick to Corbin. Deep 6 for a near fall. Matt Riddle ends up hitting the bro to sleep. Goes on top, hits the floating bro. 1, 2, 3. Done. Corbin attacks Riddle backstage. Says this is not over. Like I said, this was a solid match. And again, another clean win. This is 3 clean wins in a row. What the hell is going on? But I'd rather not see any more Corbin and Riddle. I feel like that was it right there. Riddle beat him clean. That's it. Unless they do a specialty match or something, like a last man standing or a submission match or something. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so far things have been pretty good. And next, Sasha and Bayley versus Shayna and Nia Jax for the women's tag team title. This was a fun match. I actually enjoyed this match. This was fun. Sasha is getting swinged around on the barricade back and forth by Nia Jax. That looked rough. Her head is getting smashed left, right. Sasha turns Nia's powerbomb into a facebuster. That was pretty smooth. She did it very, very smooth. Double back body drop onto Nia. They actually lifted her up. Baszler is the star of the fucking show with this finish. I love the finish to this match. Baszler locks in a Muda lock onto Sasha. Locks in the Karafuda clutch onto Bayley. She steps back. She basically has the Muda lock and the Karafuda clutch at the same time. Bayley's trying to get out of it. Sasha's trying to get out of it. She takes Sasha's arm, wraps it around Bayley's neck while she's tapping her out to the Karafuda clutch. Bayley taps out. Sasha does not tap out because fucking, she's being held only with the Muda lock. So yeah, Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax win the women's tag team titles. Now it's Sasha no belts. Slowly but surely, these champions are falling apart. Awesome ending. New tag team champions. For some reason, Nia Jax is acting like she won the Universal title. She's going nuts. Like, I was just like, yo, she's bugging out right now. I thought this was pretty funny. I can get used to Nia Jax acting like a fucking crazy person. She cuts the best promo ever. Just be like, oh, who cares? Like, oh, we won. And then she just smacks the freaking microphone off Charlie Caruso. I don't know. She's just going nuts. She's thanking her mom. She's saying, hi, mom, and all this shit. She's like air humping the title. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I feel like Nia's just said, fuck it, I'm just going to troll everybody. But this was I kind of like these girls as a tag team. I know I hate random tag teams, but, for the women's tag team title, honestly, who gives a fuck? But, fucking the women's tag team titles, there are no women tag teams, barely. There's like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? But, fucking, this was fun. I feel like the women's tag team title was made for, like, 2 women that had nothing to do. So, fuck it. But this was pretty fun. This was hilarious. This was fun. And I love the ending. Like I said, I don't know why, but Shayna wrestles better as a babyface, even though she's not really a babyface, but her comebacks and everything, this is fucking weird. Randy Orton versus Keith Lee. Lee still got the shitty music, but the skirt is gone, folks. The skirt is gone. Still has the shirt on, but I actually kind of like the shirt on him. I think it looks cool. Orton is getting pissed off at Lee overpowering him, so he says, he goes, you know who the fuck I am? I'm Randy Orton. And he starts chopping the living shit. I've never seen Randy Orton chop anybody. He's just chopping the crap out of Lee. These sound like gunshots, man. Lee is just no-selling it. Freaking, then Lee gives him the Grizzly Magnum, fucking takes him down. Orton with a back suplex on the freaking announce desk. Lee starts coming back, hits the pounce, shoves Randy all the way out the ring. That was cool. Then Lee takes one of Randy's book and he back suplexes Randy on the announce table. Freaking Randy hits the whole thing, hits the draping DDT. He's about to end it for the RKO. He never goes for the punt, which I thought was cool. Kind of making it seem like, he kind of took Keith Lee a little too lightly. He goes for the RKO. Lee catches him by the shoulders, pops him up. I love the way this man throws people in the air for that spirit bomb. This dude is strong as fuck. Pops him up, spirit bomb, 1, 2, 3. Keith Lee beats Randy Orton clean, and this match only went on for 6-7 minutes. They better capitalize on this. No 50-50 booking. No Randy coming out on Raw, getting his win back. They need to just roll with this. They need to roll with him. They need to just keep going. They could have something big. They could have a star here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could get a better theme song and all that stuff. The skirt is gone, so that's good. But this is good. Seth and Murphy versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic. This was a fun tag team match. Dominic going right after Seth. Seth's getting pissed off. Rey finally gets his hands on Seth. Rey has tossed out the ring into Murphy's knees. That was really cool by Seth and Murphy. Seth catches Dominic, deadlifts him into a Falcon's Arrow. Really, really fun-paced, fast match. Murphy kicks Seth by mistake. Dominic with the 619 to Frog Splash. Dominic finally gets his first big win in WWE. This was good. This was good, and it's going to lead to Rey versus Seth one-on-one on next Monday Night Raw. Main event time. It is Roman versus Braun Strowman versus The Fiend. Universal title, no holds barred match. Braun attacks The Fiend in his entrance. They start going at it. Power slam. The Fiend kicks out. The Fiend is no selling anything. Sister Abigail. Braun kicks out. Braun gets Uranagi through the announce table. I love how Bray just can left Braun up like nothing, man. Alexa Bliss is watching in the back, so they've introduced her back into the storyline because I know she was pissed they took her out of it for SummerSlam. The Fiend gets his big mallet hammer. Braun throws a chair at the Fiend, one of those announce chairs. Those chairs are really big. Fucking the Fiend no-sells that shit, takes the mallet, hits him right in the chest. Like, ouch, that looked really fucking painful. Braun shoulder blocks the Fiend off the stage onto a bunch of tables. These guys are killing each other. This is better than their other match. The Fiend with the superplex. The ring breaks. They did the old ring break, but whatever. They're just going to, polish this off and dust this off whenever they need it. Roman finally comes out when the match is almost over with Paul Heyman. He signs the contract right there. Very heel move. Tries to pin the Fiend, but the Fiend kicks out. Tries to pin Braun, but Braun kicks out. Roman takes a chair and he starts killing Braun. Pins him. Braun kicks out again. Freaking the Fiend fucking no-sells, gets up, hits the claw on Roman. Roman kicks him right in the fucking nuts. No matter who you are, a kick to the nuts will always work. Roman kicks him in the nuts. The Fiend rolls out. Sets up Braun. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is your new Universal Champion with Paul Heyman. It is official. Roman Reigns is an actual fucking heel. This is good stuff. I saw a lot of people complaining, oh, Roman won another title, whatever. But at least you did it right. You're going to get what you want. Like I said, I personally don't give a fuck too much about Roman Reigns, heel or face, but I'm willing to give him a shot. I'm always willing to give Roman a shot because I know there's a lot of talent there waiting to be unleashed. Like I said, this dude was the shit in the fucking Shield, bro. So, overall, pay-per-view was pretty good. Bobby, new U.S. champion. Big E got a big win. Riddle got a big win. And all clean wins, pretty much. Except for the main event, but, it's no holds barred, so who cares? New tag team champion, women's tag team champions. Keith Lee, shocking fashion, pinning Randy Orton clean as a whistle in less than fucking 6-7 minutes. Seth, Murphy, and Ray and Dominic continue all to have good matches. And Roman Reigns, officially a heel for the first time. Officially one-on-one, singles career of heel. You know what I'm saying? We don't got the model stuff in NXT. A lot of people seem to forget about that. But, freaking, this is crazy. Like I said, I thought this was overall a great show. Like I said, pretty good. Pretty good.